You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table, but if you come right, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry. Try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe to the Hood Table if you ain't already subscribed. Thank you so very kindly. You guys, I meant to start at 9:00, but see what happened was I was being a little bit preoccupied with my child, my youngest son. Dealing with him, but nothing bad at all. But yeah, we had some things to arrange tomorrow. He's getting some new furniture and whoop 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 whoop, and he wants me to use my truck. And I'm like, why we gotta use my truck? Why can't you just pay to have them deliver the stuff? But he like, Mom, I'm balling on a budget. But anyway, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live, y'all. We will be discussing the Belle Collective TV show, which is becoming one of my favorites. I have to admit, even though I think some of these ladies on this show is cray cray, but I mean, shit, when it comes to reality shows, they all crazy, right? Especially to be on a reality show and letting everybody into their personal lives and their personal business, health issues, man issues, children issues. I mean, Belle Collective has it all, from spouses allegedly cheating, kids getting out of pocket, need to be checked right in the chin, sisterhoods, just drama. Child, these ladies, boy. But I'm enjoying it. Hey, welcome to the chat, Miss Hall. Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the Hood Table. Thank you guys. Thank you all for your support as always. I've been going strong with my reviews lately. Tomorrow I'm going to make up a review for you guys. I owe you guys a review. I didn't realize that I didn't review the finale of the Have and Have Nots last month. And so once I realized it, I was like, okay, let me get caught up with all my current reviews. Then I'll, dip back to the Have and Have Nots. So I'll be doing that sometime tomorrow. So look for that notification if you are the Have and Have Nots fan. You said a hot mess, but I like it too. Yeah, same here. I really, this is really becoming one of my favorites, and I haven't checked to see if they're gonna have a season 2, but I do hope so. I hope this be one of those shows where they have like 5, 6, 7, 11 seasons, because sometimes we just get tired of the same old mess, the same old reality show drama, and we just need something, different, just like in these YouTube screens. Some of this shit gets so tired, I'll be like, damn, can we please turn the page? Can we please turn to another chapter? Start a new drama, a new beat, something. But anyway, feel free to comment in the comments about any of your thoughts on the shows or anything that I speak about, because there were many storylines that were taking place this episode. A lot of drama, a lot of health issues and decisions to be made and things like that. So we're gonna go through it all, y'all. So I hope y'all got at least a good 30 for me. I hope y'all designated at least a good 30 for me. But right off at the beginning, it was Marie, her son, and it was talks of her husband, but he wasn't there. Not this episode. Was he there last episode? Yeah, I think he was there last episode. No, it was the episode before that. But Marie's household, it does seem like she's making some leeway, with her son, and his current situation. After their last counseling session, Marie was able to get some things off of her chest. One being, for her son to step up to the plate as a father and make better decisions in his life. Her son has 3 kids by 3 different women, and I think he's barely like 20. I think he's barely like 20. He's on like his first or second year of college or something like that. But on this episode, Marie wanted to include his children's mothers, into the counseling session. So she had invited them to the next counseling session, and she would have preferred for all 3 mothers to show up, but at least 2 of them. I can't remember why the other one didn't come, but at least 2 of them, attended the session. But how did y'all feel when Marie was explaining to the 2 mothers that did show up that her health had declined? You said you missed the last episode? Oh yeah, check that out on your DVR, girl. But her health is declining, and we know that she's dealing with lupus and fibromyalgia, or fibromyalgia. I can't never get it right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But when she was trying to explain that to the mother of her grandkids, why was it me, or was it like they were just sitting there like, whatever, just take care of our kids? I could be wrong, but they were just sitting there like so emotionalist. Like Marie was damn near brought to tears, and so was I, because I hate when people are sick, and y'all know I get really sensitive, hearing about somebody sick or somebody who died or something like that. But I got the feeling like they weren't even really like taking it in and stuff. And I don't know. But then when she started explaining, like, okay, she loves her grandkids. She will do anything for her grandkids. But instead of her being the first point of contact, her son should be the first point of contact. Other words, if they need money for something, call her son first, who will then tell Marie, who will then give the money to her son, who will then give the money to one of the baby mamas. Yes, her son is dealing with some anger issues. He's dealing with some don't know how to or can't take care of his kids issues. And I think he really loves his kids, all 3 of his kids, but he just because he's away at college, he just can't take care of them right now financially. And so Marie is doing everything that he's supposed to be doing. Not for one kid. I can't imagine doing everything financially for 3 of my grandkids and my son and my younger kids and the household. Like, I don't know how she's dealing with all that. And yes, it does look like her career is doing well. She's making a lot of money with her health business. But still, that's a lot of responsibility. And she has lupus, and fibromyalgia. That's just a lot. Just a lot. So I'm thinking like, okay, basically she told them overall, it should not matter where the money comes from as long as they go through her son first. And although I got what Marie was saying, if that's the case, just set up a bank account for her son, to receive like a weekly allowance, because then she could like have money directly deposited weekly or something, for her from her personal account to her son's account. And or since she's basically handling his responsibilities financially, and not making him accountable for the care of his children, just go a little step further. Why don't she just set up an account for each of the 3 mothers? Hell, just get them a copy of her debit card and PIN number so they don't have to go through anybody. Because in the end, it doesn't matter where the money comes from, right? Ain't that what she said? How you gonna? I mean, that's so. I don't know, child. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because, like, I have. Okay, there was moments when my mother was alive where my brother's baby mamas would call her or they would call me. And there's times that, sometimes my niece and nephew still call me. They don't call my brothers half the time. They be like, Auntie Tanya, I need this. I need some new shoes. Auntie Tanya, you got some money? I want to go to movies with my Auntie Tanya. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say go through my brother first and then have him call me and then I'll give him the money. Then he'll give you the money or give your mother the money. Then the mother will give the money. Like, who the hell wants to go around the world and I? That's just doing too much, right? Just cash out. Put the girls on a payroll. Just put them on the payroll. I don't know. Put the kids on a payroll. I don't know, something. But anyway, he has to end up taking care of his own responsibilities because I ain't doing it. I don't care. I ain't doing it. I ain't taking care of my grown ass kids. Let's say I was a millionaire turn tomorrow and I give them some money. Go do this with that money. Go get you a business started. Go invest. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And they come back and turn around and they spend all their millions that I gave them. And then they come to me to take care of them. No. It's like once you get 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, eventually you gotta do for yourself. I ain't gonna do for you, and I ain't doing for all your kids. Now, grandparents, as far as I'm concerned, we supposed to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it, and that's period. That's on period. I'm not child. So that's her situation. But yeah, it's crazy, Miss Hall. But enough of the baby mama drama. Let's discuss Marie and her husband, who still hasn't found his way home, nor has he been answering any of her phone calls. And it could be, because like her friend said, and her business partner, Essie, he probably left his phone in the car the same way as he does when he's at home with his wife, Marie. Like, do y'all believe that's the case? That he's not getting any of her phone calls, any of her text messages, any of her Skypes or any of that because he left his phone in the car? I don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case. And who does that? Who always leaves their phone in the car? You have a whole family, a job, a wife, kids, grandkids, but you always leaving your phone in the car? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But do y'all believe that he is in fact cheating on her again, like Bessie is suggesting? I don't know. But he's definitely getting too comfortable staying at his own place and not handling his own husband duties. And then also, she's at home dealing with the household by herself, her grandkids, while dealing with her sicknesses. And I am truly sorry to hear that she has health issues. But for all I know, for all we know, Marie could be scaring his ass away. I mean, the same way she's scaring the ladies away from attending Antoinette's brunches. I don't know. We can only go by what we see. We're gonna thank you. Hubby would have to go. Like, I was on somebody's show. Watching somebody's YouTube show. And they was talking about how some husband and wives, they had like their own crib. Like, they have their joint crib where all the kids be at. And then one of them will have their own crib. The wife will have a different house or the husband will have a different house. And it works for them. It works for them. Like if you just want a little getaway. Not like for days and weeks on end. Like you just take vacation from your spouse whenever the hell you want to. Some spouses, they have different bedrooms. Some don't like to sleep together. Somebody snores too loud. Somebody's too rough in the bed. Somebody's taking all the covers. Somebody, when I say rough, I mean like sleep too wild. I don't mean rough as in, getting a freak on rough. But yeah, and that's cool, if that's how it is. But this man has his other crib and he don't ever seem to come home. What? Every time they get into it, he just runs away, just runs off. So I don't know how y'all feel about that. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that. Now, moving on to Antoinette and her friend David. I think I like David. Or I think I could like David. He seems really cool, down to earth, friendly, respectable, and he's cute. He's cute. Antoinette, she went on a date with David and she had met him in Ghana. A few days after she and her husband separated, or after her husband moved out, she needed a getaway. So she took a trip to Ghana where she met David. Now, David is from Seattle, Washington, but he flew down to Jackson, Mississippi to spend a little time with Antoinette. And again, he is such a cutie, isn't he? I think he's really cute. But he invited her on a nice little picnic in the park. He brought a blanket, food, veggies, fruit, champagne, everything needed for a picnic. So it seemed like the date went very well. It went really well. So she ended up inviting him back to attend her sip and see before the grand opening of her new dental practice, because he did want to see the practice, but she's like, it ain't ready yet. It's still boards and nails all over the place. The ceiling ain't done. So she don't want to show it to him like that. But as far as those sip and sees, have y'all ever been to a sip and see? I know this is a big thing in the South, but I was under the impression that those were just for mothers of new babies, kind of like a baby shower, but after the baby is born. And I got a grandbaby on the way, my first grandbaby. And I had told my son, because the baby shower plans for now are off. I am concerned, his girlfriend's mother is concerned that it's just not the right conditions to have a baby shower and invite a lot of people, being that we still in the CBD, we still heavy in the CBD era, pandemic, whatever you want to call it. And it's not because she doesn't want to invite only a handful of people. And I understand, you when you have your first, especially your first baby, you want to have a big old shower. You want everybody there, your mom, grandma, aunties, cousins, uncles, friends. You want everybody there. And she feels bad, like, if I throw this shower and I can only invite a handful for my man's family, a handful for my own family. She says she just feel like that's not fair. She don't want to do that to everybody who can't come. So I suggested maybe having a sip and see, like, later down the line, maybe later at the end of this year or fall, or whenever we think is comfortable, to have like a bigger gathering, or maybe even next year, maybe the first birthday party. That's my son is thinking. Maybe the first birthday party, we can do like a birthday party / baby shower / sip and see, something like that, but we just gotta take it day by day. The main thing is looking after, my son's girlfriend and her pregnancy. So yeah, that is what it is on that. But as far as this sip and see, this is going to be for Antoinette's company, her new dental practice. So I think that'd be pretty cool. They all come together and look at her new building, kind of before the grand opening. You know what I'm saying? That'd be real cool. And donate. Don't just come and sip and see. Donate to the cause. That lady spending a lot of money. A lot of money on that building. Millions, okay? But anywho, let's discuss Letitia and Tambra Marie. So Letitia, she has been feeling discouraged after all the drama from her last women's empowerment brunch. But not only that, but since the brunch, she hasn't been able to secure any meetings or any responses from any other contacts, dealing with her Pear Street business plan. So she made an appointment with the councilman to get some advice and hopefully some help. Yes, that's what I offered. That's what I offered to them. But you can't tell a new baby mama. You can give them advice, but in the end, I know what you're saying, Miss Hawk, because that's exactly what I said. I said have everybody buy gifts, either drop them off to my house or their house or her mother's house, and then we can have a virtual baby shower, her opening up all the gifts and everybody watching virtually. She really wants everybody to be there, so they're just going to put it off. So, but yeah, that's the first thing I suggested. But during the meeting, the councilman did tell her that after what he saw go down at the brunch, that he was thinking about distancing himself from her. But due to him giving her his word, he promised or said he would help her through this thing and help her with the grants and all that. He decided not to pull away. Hey, Miss Sislo. Hey, baby. How you doing up there in D-Town? How you doing up there? But yeah, he decided not to pull away. And to that, she is grateful, because the last brunch, And the one before that was such a hot ass mess. Just a mess. Just a mess. But as far as Tambra and her ex Damon, since the last date went really well, Tambra and Damon met up again for another date. And please give me your honest opinion of Damon. Let me know how you really feel about this Damon. Because keep in mind, they were together a long time ago. Things didn't work out too well, but they kind of remained friends. And now they just started recently dating again. But they set out for another date, which she so desperately needed after all the drama and health issues she'd going through. And as Tambra explained to Damon, she has been dealing with some issues also among her girlfriends. So what she's planning to do is have a sistervention at her home. Damon was like, "What the hell? What the hell is a sister?" And I never heard of that either, but it's kind of cute, Sistervention. I get the whole idea. The mom was like, "What the hell is that?" But from what Tambra explains, it's basically an intervention for a sisterhood to be able to communicate with each other to try to move forward. And might I say that I do believe she only planned that for the sake of her friend Letitia's Paris Street plans. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you don't agree. But that's just how I felt about it. But either way, Damon didn't seem the least bit interested or entertained hearing about her sisterhood drama. He was more interested in her, as most men are, because a lot of men, they don't be trying to hear all that silly, petty female drama shit. So she ended up telling him, that she's still been contemplating what to do with her frozen eggs. But before she decides to have children or not, she has other concerns. As we saw in this episode, Tambra possibly has to undergo another surgery to remove new fibroids that have developed since her last surgery. And now her doctor, he the one who suggested, her undergoing another surgery. However, it's totally up to Tambra to consider it or not. Because with her age and along with the fibroids, he said not having the surgery could jeopardize her carrying a baby. If she did, in fact, decide to have them insert the frozen eggs and whatnot. And to that, Damon said, whatever he can help with, he's there. So does that sound like to y'all that Damon was saying, if you want to have some sharing, I'm there. Maybe I can donate some sperms to go with them eggs. We can mix them together and raise the kids together as husband and wife. That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting, because he does know how much she want a family and how much she want kids. So why start this whole relationship thing over again if that is not both of your plans? So yeah. And it has been years. It has been years since the two of them were together, since they've been separated. So to me, it does seem like they're both on the same page. It seemed like he said, you're more mature now, you put off having kids because you were career driven. But I think, they both agree that it's time for them to maybe, see where this thing can go between the two. So yeah. But the last thing that I want to talk about, the last thing that I want to talk about, and that was the drama at the Sistervention. Now, Tambra put together this Sistervention at her crib. And first of all, did y'all catch what Tambra said, when she was talking to the producers, in the green room or whatnot, before the ladies showed up? She said that she's inviting all the ladies to a place that is a comfortable environment. I knew right then it was about to go down. Because there's a lot of tension, and it's a lot of tension among the ladies, and it's affecting Letitia's plans, with Paris Street. And that's exactly what I had thought. I had said earlier in this show, I said Tambra really doesn't. Well, to me, that's my opinion. Okay, that's the hood table's opinion. My opinion is that Tamara really doesn't care if they all get along, so long as the ladies can open up their pocketbooks for Letitia. That's how I feel. I might be wrong, but that's just how I see it. And as far as a comfortable setting, it was everything but that. And why? Because Tambra is Letitia's friend and will always have her back whether Letitia is right or wrong. And the same thing goes for Letitia having Marie's back. But for this Sistervention, Marie, as you saw, she wasn't even invited. And she should not have been, because I think it was probably at a 10, at the height of the moment. But I think had Marie been there, it probably would have been a 20 or a 30, But anywho, after this Sistervention, both Tamara and Letitia better be extremely grateful if any of the ladies show up to any of the other brunches or the Paris Street meeting. They gonna be clutching their pocketbooks, keeping them close to their body, like, I ain't got it. I ain't got it to do. The way my bank account is set up, I mean, this Sistervention was a whole mess, because the ladies they're now under the impression that every brunch event of Letitia's will end up with a lot of drama, to which Tambra, she was wholeheartedly defending. She was like, I have a reputation of hosting to withhold. But as Antoinette said, your reputation will follow you around. And with saying that, Antoinette, not only she has a reputation, not only Tamara has a reputation, but some of the other ladies as well. For instance, Latrice. Latrice still feels as if Marie purposely set out to sabotage her hair business at the first brunch. And please help me recall, because I don't remember. But did Marie ever actually sincerely apologize for bringing that drama to the brunch? Please, I'll wait. Because I don't remember. I really don't remember if she ever even apologized. I don't think she's even capable of apologizing. I don't think she's capable. But whether or not she did or she didn't, Latrice said that she wasn't surprised that Fair Street had paused on Letitia's plans. And that this could be a wake-up call. Like, this could be karma for what happened to Latrice, at the first brunch. And it could be karma. It could just be the way the cards fall. I don't know. Because Latrice still feels as if those brunches are not to empower women, but to tear them down. And she also went on to say, I stand by what I said, and I ain't taking it back. Because so far, I mean, we done seen it from the last few brunches, regarding the drama. The common denominator is Marie. So is she lying? Is Latrice lying? The ladies want to support Letitia, but not so much if Marie is at her side. Yes, it's a lot of drama for sure. And I'm thinking, like, how the hell Tamara swears up and down that there ain't never been no drama like this at any of the brunches that she been hosting for 5 years. How the hell does that happen? Are they putting 20 on 10 for the sake of the show? Are they just creating drama? Is this just a script that we're watching play out? Because in 5 years, there's never been no drama. I can't believe that. It's either that she's lying, or that this whole these dramas for the brunch is just scripted, and it's just made up beats. So I don't know. You said you surprised how the many dentists asked. Oh, how you surprised about how Antoinette acted? Shoot. Please explain. Please explain. Please explain, because I thought Tambra was just doing a bit too much. You said, yeah, they are all messy. I agree they are all messy, but you said you am so surprised how the mini dentist acted. Like, what did she do wrong? Tell me, child. Please do tell. Please do tell. What do you think that Antoinette did wrong? Because I was surprised they all wasn't trying to, like, okay, Tambra was upset because not only was she defending her friend Letitia, but she's defending her the brunches, that she be hosting, that she has hosted in the past. But Antoinette was basically demanding a better experience of the brunches. Like, you want us to keep coming to these brunches. You want us to dip into our pocketbooks to either invest or donate to the Fair Street cause. But every time we come to the brunches, Marie is completely just out of control. Like, okay, what do Letitia calls it? She calls it dang it, what does she call it? Class. Okay, that's what she called it. Classy ratchet. Letitia calls it classy ratchet. Ain't nothing classy about it. Ain't nothing classy about the way Marie was acting at the first brunch or the second brunch. She said classy ratchet. That's a new one. That's a new one. Marie was acting like she was ready to fight at both events. That's not classy ratchet. You said, but Sister Big Hat was doing so much. Yes, she was. Marie, man, Marie, in that big old hat that she had on. Yeah, she was doing a bit too much. She was doing a bit too much. But I think Antoinette the dentist is bougie, but I think they all bougie. But it is what it is. All these reality shows, all the women from Love and Hip Hop to Housewives of Atlanta, Basketball Wives, they all bougie. But deep down inside, they ratchet. They ratchet. I wouldn't call it classy ratchet, but they definitely ratchet, y'all. But when after Antoinette said she basically was demanding a better experience of the brunches, that's when Letitia walked in. She walked right in at the intensity of the conversation. So of course, she felt like she was walking into a lion's den. She was like, "What's this all about? What's going on? What did I walk into? What are y'all talking about?" And in response, a few of the ladies tried to explain their feelings towards her brunches and towards her friend Marie, but Letitia, just like Tambra, was not accepting of their constructive criticism. Marie said, "Oh, so while y'all are saying that Marie, no, Letitia said, so while y'all are saying that Marie is not a good look for me, are y'all a good look for me?" I was like, no, she didn't. Can you believe she said that, y'all? I was like, no, she didn't. First of all, you are the one who sought out those ladies. You are the one who sought out those girls, those ladies, those business women to open up their pocketbook for your dream. Antoinette has a whole new dental practice that she's building from the ground up that costs millions. And she's doing it alone. She's doing it alone. And then she still offered to pitch in for Letitia's dream for Paris Street. So to me, all the ladies are saying is just, at least please deal with your friend Marie, because she's such a turnoff. She's such a drama queen. But that's what I was getting. That's what I was getting from what was going on. But Letitia still wasn't feeling that at all. And I believe that that's mostly because of the fact she was not invited to Antoinette's Sage and Champagne party. And as a matter of fact, Letitia accused Antoinette of tearing her down at the Sage party, when in fact that wasn't even true at all. And how the hell somebody messed up some gossip in a town the size of Jackson, Mississippi? That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. Like, the ones who were very opinionated about Letitia at the Sage party was Kaylon and Latrice, not Antoinette. But even with that, Letitia, she was missing the whole point. She believes that Latrice should also be accountable for her actions, when Latrice only reacted at Marie coming for her and her business. I'm like, see, I don't know. And then the fact that Latrice, after the first brunch, Latrice started calling Marie man. Y'all, I was hollering. She was like, man. Letitia, that didn't sit well with Letitia. She was like, as women, you cannot be going around here calling women out of their name. Latrice the name Marie Man. And I'm like, I'm from the hood, y'all. I'm from the hood. There's a whole bunch of brothers in the hood named Man, Lil Man, Big Man. You know what I'm saying? But not one single woman have I ran into named Man. I was cracking up. I was dead. I was like, so done. But anyway, the first two branches, uh just like the first two branches, this Sistervention blew up at the end with Tamara Marie going off. The ladies right now, they really need to see some empowerment, not more arguments, especially if they want them to donate to the cause or invest in the cause. But Tamara was going ham. She was going ham on Antoinette. She was clapping her hands, talking about, hold up. Let me tell you. You know how Antoinette be talking, how Tamara be talking. Let me tell you. Hold up. I live this life for empowerment. I preach empowerment. I get paid to entertain her. Cut me a check. Oh. Her and that voice, man, that voice is like, I be wanting to push mute when she's talking. Oh shoot. But she's like, I am women's empowerment. I'm giving her the side eye like, girl, are you really, Tamara Marie? Are you really women's empowerment? I don't know. I just don't know how this empowerment aspect is going to work out for the rest of the season. I don't know. Child. Anyway. But I think Antoinette, just finally gave in to Tamara Marie, and apologized because she has bigger issues on her mental. Like, this is one of the main reasons why Antoinette needs some female empowerment right now, because she's feeling stressed out, unsure of herself, undecisive, insecure. She's no longer married. She's down there in Jackson with no family, and she's building literally from the ground up a very expensive new dental practice. But like her friend Latrice said, you can't go into something like that thinking, what if I fail? What if it don't work out? I'll be ruined for the rest of my life. I'll have to file bankruptcy. I'll owe so much money to so many, and she'll just her career will be destroyed. So yeah, like her friend Latrice said, you have to remain strong, positive, think successful thoughts, not failure. And just like a friend, Latrice promised to support her no matter what, from now until every day after the opening of the dental practice. But as for me personally, I don't know them ladies too well, but for me personally, I have a feeling that Antoinette will do great things with her dental practice in Jackson, and she also had plans of making way for the younger Black people who go to the HBCU colleges who are interested in dentistry. She's going to pay, their way or help them pay for their I think it was their test or something. She said their test. So that'll take a little bit off of their back and just kind of help them to reach their goals in the dental practice world. So yeah, I think she's gonna do great. But that's all I had about the show. How long did we go? I wasn't trying to keep you guys too long. 38 minutes. I said it's going to be about 30 minutes. So 38 minutes. Hey, we did good because that was a lot to talk about. It was a lot going on. But make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, IG, Twitter, and also thehoodtable.com. If you feel like blessing the Hood Table, as usual, the Cash App is right there, the Hood Table 402. If you feel like, the Lord is saying, bless your sister Tanya with a love offering. Feel free. But anyway, stay safe, you guys. Be blessed. Remain vigilant. And always, always, always keep it hood. Bye.